All right, all right. LDBC. I'm going to give you my afterthoughts on the Colorado Buffaloes versus the Arizona Sun Devils. Man, all right. This was a game to me that I felt like this was Colorado's game to lose. It was a close game, and I felt like the game shouldn't have been as close. A lot of mistakes. Okay, the number one mistake that the Colorado Buffaloes are making, hands down, they cannot protect Shedeur Sanders. Folks, we have to come out. We got to say it. We got to admit it. Okay. The offensive line of the Colorado Buffaloes, they can't protect Shedeur Sanders. Okay. They can't do it. This guy got sacked, what, 5 times? I mean, like, dude, they was killing Shedeur Sanders out there. And the guy was still making plays and, trying to get himself open and, find open receivers. But this was a hard game for Shedeur Sanders, man. They're going to have to in the offseason because if Shedeur Sanders keep taking these kind of hits, they're going to put him out the game, okay? And I'm just being real, okay? If he continues to take these kind of hits, it could be a season in the injury, and I don't want that for him. But the guy gets hit way too much, and that offensive line, like you looking at them, and it's just you see guys running right through, and it's like, okay, this wasn't even a physicality thing. This was a football IQ thing to me. This game, because it wasn't like they were getting blown off the ball. I mean, they were actually doing pretty well when they were doing their assignments. But these were offensive linemen. The assignments were just all wrong. They wasn't laying hats on people. You had linebackers running into the backfield freely. And it's just like, okay, damn, y'all, you dudes, y'all block somebody. Okay. The Colorado Buffaloes on defense, they've got a very, very young defense. Defense is very young. I was really hoping that the high schooler, Commander McLean, or the freshman, I was hoping that he would get to play for the entire game, because he's got big playability, and hopefully he was studying and did what he needed to do. But I was shocked that he didn't spend a lot of time on the field. They need Travis Hunter back. Okay, they need him back on the team pronto. Like, they've got some guys stepping up making plays. Like Amarion Cooper. The guy can just that boy can play. Amarion Cooper, I think if he stay in college for 2 years, he gonna come out a top draft pick. Easy. Like, that guy can ball. Another thing that I saw too, and I'll talk about Arizona State too. Another thing I saw in the offense, okay, Dylan Edwards. I don't know. It's just something about him. He's just annoys the hell out of me. Like, this is not a 4-down back. Dylan Edwards, to me, is a 3rd-down back. And you need to use Hankerson. Let Hankerson be, your main back, but let Dylan Edwards be your 3rd-down back. I feel like, they're trying to run Dylan Edwards, his little his light ass. They're trying to run him up the middle. And I'm sitting there like, are you serious? I mean, this guy, he's too small. Hankerson, at least, is a little bit more of a bruising tailback. Like, he's going to hit the hole, and he's going to be a physical presence. But with Dylan Edwards, you're trying to hand him the ball, man. And it's not his fault. You got a combination of him not being a very big running back, and you want Dylan Edwards to run in between tackles. Well, by the way, you want him to run in between the guard and the tackle, but, damn, it's not like they're doing a great job of blocking. So you kind of, it's like, okay, well, what the hell do you do? If you're Deion Sanders and an offensive coordinator, what do you do? Okay, what do you do to solve the problem? Okay, the solution is you go with Hankerson. You let Hankerson. Hankerson is a 1st-down back. He's big enough. He's got, he's very solid. He's powerful. Let him run the ball. Okay, on 3rd down conversion, you want to do a little drop pass or, you want to do a screen pass, Dylan Edwards is your man, okay? But I think that's about it. Or, they need to consider looking at, they got anybody that's big, a big running back on their team, they need to really start working with that person and letting that person play, because the running game, it's hurting Colorado. The offensive line is hurting them. The defense has to spend a lot of time on the field. They got to spend a lot of time on the field And it's just Colorado, they're in such great shape that the defense can play a lot of downs of football. But, when you get to your powerhouse teams, the teams that are blowing everybody out, you can't make those kind of mistakes. Your offensive line can't make the mental mistakes. And then the penalties. Now, I'm going to tell you what they did good. I like how his receivers, when Shedeur Sanders didn't really have anywhere to go with the football sometimes, he had, Jimmy Horn Jr., he had Weaver, he had Amarion Cooper. These guys, they were making things happen. They were creating play. They were making lanes for him to throw in. Okay. And they made it so Shedeur Sanders can make these plays. Okay. And ESPN talking about it now. They made it so that he can make these plays. It was crazy, man, that, how much Shedeur Sanders was able to do with his feet. I thought the tight end blocking of Mike Harrison. See, people only look at Mike Harrison as a third down, as a red zone threat. But to be honest, Mike Harrison is an incredible blocker. I mean, the guy blocks well. Guy does an amazing job of blocking. He don't get enough credit. I think Hankerson, they need to, really, really utilize Hankerson a little bit better. I thought Hankerson did well. And I thought the defense. Now I'll tell you what I hated with the defense. Luckily, the Arizona State, they can't catch the ball worth a damn. They can't catch the ball worth a damn because there were some times where Arizona State, the players were wide open. Okay, they were wide open for touchdown strikes. The secondary, I don't know what the secondary of Colorado was doing, man. It's like you letting guys get behind you. Like guys are sprinting right by the secondary and nobody's picking that man up. Nobody's, actually picking him up. Nobody. It's like the secondary for me, they looked like they was damn confused out there. Like they didn't know what the hell was going on. Now, I give a lot of credit to the front four of the Colorado Buffaloes. They put a lot of pressure on that guy. What's his name? Bourguet. They were putting a lot of pressure on Bourguet. And, they was causing Bourguet to make some mistakes. And the Colorado Buffaloes defense, they hella physical, man. Them guys, they put somebody out the game. Every game they play, they put somebody out. They may not be the most effective defense, but damn, they're physical. And them boys, they come to hit. They come to hit. They come to take, punish. Also, Weaver with the 50-yard punt return. Man, that right there, set up that field goal. It didn't set the field goal. It set up a touchdown. And then, and I don't know what they're talking about. Like Colorado don't really have a great kicking game. That field goal kicker, Mata, the dude sitting there pointing at the goal post, going through a ritual. And Mata, he was a former soccer player. Them damn soccer players, when they convert them over to field goal kickers, all them mofos do is kick balls. That's all the hell they do is kick a football. A kick. They know how to kick. That dude was over there practicing, man. He was like, put me on the field. And it's like, I think they need to trust that guy more, man. That guy can kick. Now, that other, I don't know, that other bastard, I don't know what the hell he was doing. Okay, the guy, number 98, that kept kicking the damn ball out of bounds. And, he seemed to do that every damn game. So now instead of getting your starting field position at the 25, okay, now you got, your football, they got to start at the 35. I don't know, man. They need to let that Mata dude do all the damn kicking, okay? Let Mata do the damn kicking. He seemed like he the guy that know what the hell he doing, okay? That other dude, hey, man, keep his ass on the sideline. That's what you do. Arizona State, they shocked me a little bit, man. But I know that the first string quarterback, the guy hurt. If they'd have had that athletic dude out there on the field, I think Arizona State would have won this game. Arizona State, they don't take enough strikes down the field. Okay, they don't do it. They're not confident in the long passing game. When they did it, when Arizona State actually passed the ball downfield, they had some success. The guy that got Badger, Elijah Badger, that boy can ball, man. That guy can play. He can ball his ass off. They had pass routes directly for him. And it sucks, man, that the quarterback and him, they had a miscommunication. Because Elijah Badger, he did a stop and go. And, the quarterback, Bourguet, thought that Badger was going to run long. Had Badger caught that ball, man, it was going to be 6, okay? That guy Badger, man, they got to utilize that guy. And you throw the ball up to him. I'm sure if you throw the ball to him, he going to come down with it if you give him an opportunity to make the play on the ball. You throw the ball in these little like shitty locations, he can't catch the ball. You know, Elijah Badger was making nothing. He was making chicken salad out of chicken. That's what he was doing, man. It was a good game overall. I enjoyed the game. Yep, they won with a field goal. Colorado, they don't have the firepower. They don't have the skill set to do what it is they need to do. They try, and the Buffaloes, they come and they play hard. They play real hard. But they have a lot of penalties and just a lot of guys making just dumb mental mistakes, man. It's just, but I don't know, guys. I ain't been following college football or football, period. Is it just me, y'all? Or do it seem like you can't touch the damn quarterbacks? Like targeting. I'm just getting back into college football, and I'm sitting there like targeting. Okay, what the hell? So if you just happen to lower your head, and if your helmet just touched the person, they try to call you targeting. And on top of that, you going for what, 2 halves of a game? So like the one guy from Arizona State, number 10, they got him for targeting. And it's like the guy's going for the half of the game. And then he's going for the next half of the next game. Like, folks, that is the dumbest damn rule that's out there. I'm sorry. And it's just like, dudes all the time ain't trying to hit you with their helmet, man. It's the nature of football. Hell, sometimes somebody going to lower the helmet and they're going to knock your ass the hell out. They're going to knock you the hell out. That's just what it is, man. It's football. And I feel like the defense, by these rule changes, the defense have been impacted. Like, these guys can't unload on these dudes like they want to. They can't do what they want to do. So that's why now you're seeing so many points in a college football game. It's not that the fact that these guys, a lot of them don't defend well. They do. But it's like you can't do shit. You can't do shit. You can't do a damn thing. Because every time it's a damn flag. And sometimes the pass interference calls, I get it, not like the way the referees were letting these guys just play. They wouldn't call a bunch of pass interference. But damn it, when it's a pass interference, call it, okay? And then they were calling play. They were calling pass interference. To me, that wasn't pass interference. I mean, damn, If a guy jump up and you jump and his back turned to the ball, but he don't touch the receiver, okay? You can do that as long as you're not touching the receiver. I don't know, man. I don't know. The game of football, I'm back in it only, and I'm just telling y'all the truth. I won't be making a whole lot of football videos. I'm only doing it because Coach Prime. I'm a Coach Prime fan. To be honest, I wouldn't even be reporting on football. I wouldn't say a damn thing about football if Deion Sanders wasn't the head coach somewhere. That's just me, okay? They did good, man. They played good. The boys, they came, they wanted to win. But my final thoughts is this, okay? They got to figure out how to protect Shedeur Sanders. They got to do it, y'all. They got to do it. They have to do it. Shedeur Sanders is taking hits, man. Hits that's unnecessary because some of these mofos don't understand their damn blocking assignments. Like, seriously. I think the smartest person on that line is a tight end, Mike Harrison. He the smartest mofo on the line. He seemed to understand what a damn plays. And now I understand what Coach Prime be talking about. Like, these dudes don't study. And you can see these dudes ain't studying. And he probably need to go back and look to see if that offensive line, if they studying their damn blocking schemes. Cause some of the actual problems came because offensive linemen didn't know who the hell to block. Y'all tell me what you think. Congrats to Deion and the Colorado Buffaloes.